Well, spring is here. Today's weather might feel like summer, and it might be the perfect time to enjoy all the colors of spring nature.
Dr. Julie Garden-Robinson, a professor and extension food and nutrition specialist at NDSU, going to talk about how to choose and grow colorful foods that are great for our eyes. You're going to give us 20/20 vision and maybe even better? Or?
No, can't do that. I wish.
Where do you want to start this morning?
Well, usually people think that carrots are what's best for our eyes, but actually I brought some other vegetables and some other foods that are even better for our eyes. So the rock stars are kale and spinach. And all of these contain pigments called lutein and zeaxanthin, and they're linked with helping prevent both cataracts and macular degeneration.
So it's not so much my sight as much as just keeping them healthy.
Keeping them healthy and delaying, any further advancement of macular degeneration.
Wow.
Which is one of the leading causes of blindness. So you can see that kale is by far, with 23.8 milligrams of lutein and zeaxanthin, much higher than eggs and oranges and things like that. And cooked spinach is second, much higher than raw spinach.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, it might be a volume issue. When you cook it down, it becomes smaller, so it's more concentrated in the can.
Okay.
But any kind of cooked vegetable is still healthy. Sometimes we think it should only be fresh vegetables, but actually canned and frozen are actually very good for us.
Okay.
And most of these things we can actually grow in our garden. So it's a good time to start. We're going to have a nice warm weekend, so if you haven't put in a garden or even a pot garden, a little container garden, go ahead and do that.
I actually do. I've started to grow on the spinach and the kale, especially in salads, but then spinach, my mom loves the scrambled eggs with spinach inside of it and some cheese, so I've kind of started doing that.
I like that.
Yeah.
And romaine is back on the menu after
on the safety.
That's okay now. Even green beans. So green beans grow really well. So if you have kids, growing green beans is very satisfying because they grow fast and they're fun to pick. And while you're out in your garden, if you choose to do that, be sure that you're protecting your eyes also by wearing a hat and some good sunglasses. And I also threw some sunscreen in because it's, you also have to protect your skin, and with at least SPF 30 sunscreen.
Well, and we think too, sometimes we're like, oh, I'm just going to go out there and be watering for 15 minutes. I'll be fine, running out there. But 15 minutes can do some damage every time to your eyes and your skin.
Absolutely. And it only takes about 2 15-minute sessions to make the vitamin D in your skin. So it doesn't take very long as well.
So even eggs and oranges are good for your eyes.
Yes. So if you're not a green veggie eater, you can eat some eggs and have some oranges, and also orange peppers. Orange bell peppers are also particularly good for your eyes, and we can grow those as well. We can grow different colored peppers.
Nice. Well, I don't want the carrots to feel bad, so what are carrots good for?
Carrots are good for helping prevent night blindness because they also feed a pigment in our eyes as well.
Okay.
So focus on the green.
So you can still eat them, Chris. They just aren't going to help your eyes as much as we thought.
Exactly. I also brought a brand new magazine, just hot off the press. It's called Eat Smart, Play Hard. We drop them off at local libraries. They're free. And on the back, you'll see the latest nutrition recommendation. And can you see how much of our plate should be fruits and vegetables?
Yeah.
Half.
A lot, yeah. I
Half
like that.
of our plate. And you notice they even color the vegetables green because we're most likely to be lacking in dark green and orange vegetables in our diet. And this magazine includes lots of articles from our specialists on campus and across the state, our faculty, so you can design an outdoor space, introduce kids to gardening. There's a couple articles by horticulture specialists, a fun kids section in the back that adults like to do too. You can take one of them on a scavenger hunt to your grocery store or farmer's market and see what you can find. And some really corny jokes on the last page, so you might enjoy.
Oh, we should read one of those.
Corn, was that a good pun? Or did
there we go.
Nice job. I didn't realize that you can grow jelly beans in a garden too, so that's good to know. Anything else you want to share, Julie?
No, please check these out while supplies last. As I said, we put them in all the local Fargo and West Fargo libraries. And it's also available online at ndsu.edu/eatsmart, along with lots of other resources.
Yeah,
all right, Leslie,
I love
you want to give one of these jokes a shot, see if you can pull up the punchline? Or?
All right, let's see here. Why do cows wear bells? Their horns don't work. That's a good one to go out on. Bam.
All right, stay with us. Much more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.